I know. Get it out the way. Get it out now. I will wait. Okay. Yes. I am bite. I know I said that before, but I'm really back this time. If you're new here, welcome, because you are joining us at the right time. I am revamping my channel, and there's so much I want to talk about, but I'm not gonna make this video super long because this is just like allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Denny. Hey. But yeah, so let me start from the beginning. Yes, my name is Denny. Welcome to Denny's Journey. I first started my YouTube page probably like 2016, and I was doing like a lot. Sorry, I'm real comfortable. I was like really into fitness, which I'm not now. But that's kind of where I started off my journey, where I was showing you guys like how to twerk, because I was teaching, and still am, but at the time I was teaching twerk classes. So you could go back, see all those videos, see how much I've changed over the years. I went back to school. I got my degree in nutrition and dietetics. May of 2022. I completed my internship, I think October, November of last year. And then I take my exam in May. So in about a month and a half. So that's where I'm at right now. And there was just a lot going on. I was living in Chicago. I moved, because that's where I went to law school, moved from Chicago back to New York, panty hit. And I don't know, I was just like sitting back. I actually kind of wanted to revive my channel since like last year. But I remember I was like, oh, maybe I should do like a day in the life of an RD student. And I was like, this is boring. Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see me do this. So I didn't. And because like I would start recording content, and I was like, this is boring. I'd rather just like have specific things to like talk about, and like talk about my experience with them. That's what I just prefer to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. With that being said, I still decided to keep my channel name because I still feel like everything that's happened is still part of my journey. So that's why I'm just like, okay, now that I think about it, you might recognize this picture. I had this when I lived in Chicago. So yeah, like this is still all part of my journey, which makes it all the while more relevant. So I am definitely revamping, and this video is just to kind of, I told myself I'm gonna be on a schedule, so my videos are gonna come out Mondays, and if I do bonus content, it'll be like ad hoc. But definitely we'll have a video about something on Mondays. Now, with that being said, what are these videos gonna be about? Again, my life, my journey. I don't know if I'm gonna really do vlogs, because vlogging to me is exhausting to edit. Like I can film stuff, but I'm also not the type of person who's like everywhere, wants to have her camera out. So I don't know how good my vlogs will be. Maybe I'll just throw one out there and see if I hate like editing and posting it, or you know what the reaction is. But yeah, I just feel like I got my channel growing and then just like left y'all hanging. So I was like, it's April 1st, first day of a new month, first day of a new quarter. And I was like, what, there's no better way to start. A little bit about me: I'm an attorney. I practice full time in New York, but I'm also licensed in New York, New Jersey, and Illinois. I don't practice in Illinois, so I'm an active there, but I could always pay to get active. Don't get it twisted. But I just don't practice there, so it's cheaper to pay to be an active in Illinois, and you can't do that in New York or New Jersey. But I do practice full time in New York. I don't know what I'm gonna do once I finally become licensed as a registered dietitian, but I'm gonna do something with it. So I do want to talk about that, because there are parts of the registered diet. You can hear either registered dietitian or registered dietitian nutritionist. Those are the same thing. It was very confusing. I think it's kind of dumb, but whatever. It's the same thing. People just choose which one they want to be referred to as. And I think there are aspects about that I think is interesting, but also I think important for me to talk about. So I'm going to talk about that, my RD and stuff. Little quiz to see if you remember. And then I really struggled with like, do I really want to talk about the law? But I think I'm going to do it in the way that it's like in relation to like current events. And then actually, I do think I could be pretty helpful because even though I've been practicing, it'll be 10 years this year. I haven't, before last year, I haven't had to sue people personally. And I've filed 3 lawsuits like within the past couple months. So I could talk about like that process, and just even like hot topics from like a legal perspective. I think, or not hot topics, but hot legal issues that I find interesting. That I find interesting, that you guys find interesting, and that I feel like I could give an adequate enough perspective on it. I think that would add like a nice touch. But then also, so you have the RDN bucket, you have the legal bucket, but then I also have my own travel company, 10 Vacation Days. I launched that officially last year. So since then we've gone on 3 trips. I just came back from Sedona, like this morning actually. And so I have that aspect too. So I'm also actually thinking about doing like legal advice as it pertains to travel. So maybe not 100%, but definitely like if something happens, you know, can you sue? What can you do? What resources can you look into? It'll probably be more US based because out of the country, child, I'm like, the only thing I would advise is to dispute it with your credit card and hope for the best because, you know, different states are different. So I would just have to see though. So we'll see how that goes. And then, okay, follow, you're staying with me, right? RDN, legal, travel, and the fitness. That too. So RDN, so it's like nutrition / fitness, and then travel, and then legal. But then legal will, you know, probably, they'll all be interwoven. I'm going to make sure it's not like, you're like, what is this? I don't want to do that. But they're all going to be interwoven because for me in my life and my journey, they are somewhat all connected. So, yeah, that's what this channel will be about. So that's something that you have to look forward to. And I just wanted to come back, reintroduce myself. I look a mess, but like I said, I just flew back into town. I still got work to do. It is 9:23 p.m. I still got to work out. I still have work that I have to do before I shut my eyes for the night. So, but I told myself I'm going to remain consistent. Discipline is very something that I'm trying to reintroduce myself to. Like, I'm disciplined in certain areas, but like I want to be disciplined in as many areas as I can be. So with that being said, if you made it to this far in the video, I will also say I'm also doing a reality show. Yeah. Hey. So my word for this year is opportunity, and I was like, I'm not letting any opportunity pass me by. So that's why I'm doing this reality show. And so what I'm actually going to do for my first set of bonus content is drop the episodes. So the episodes are short. That means you should be able to watch them all. You can catch up on your way to work. So today's April 1st, and I will drop, I'll probably do my bonus content on Thursdays. I'll start with episode 1, so you guys are caught up on Thursday. Denny's Journey, that's where you'll see my fitness stuff and my reality show stuff. And then I get stuff for the YouTube, because I mean, that makes the most sense. And then my 10 Vacation Days is my travel business. And I'm going to have like a new flashy intro and outro. So I'm really excited about that. And that just to me is just all part of the revamping process. And I wanted to end off this episode with saying, and maybe this is something I will do going forward, just like something that I like, something that happens where I'm like, oh, this is nice to share. So it's April 1st. It's the first of the month. And I had a good day today. I was not feeling well because of all the travel, but at the end of the day, I made it home safely. I was coming from traveling to Sedona, which is beautiful. It's tranquil. I am blessed that I even have the ability to physically move my body and physically be able to travel. So, you know, I accept the fatigue with grace. I'm happy that my home was safe and sound, my car. Like, I'm just, you know, I shan't complain. But I think something that what I want to leave you guys with is so random. Stay with me. I'm getting to the point. I had 2 sets of car keys and I lost one. And I was like, where the heck is my car or my other set of car keys? And my friend was like, girl, like, don't you have 1 set still? I'm like, yes, I know, but I could not find them for the life of me. And then today, when I got back from my trip, I needed something for my bag. Oops. And there, my other car keys were in that bag. And I was like, oh my God, because I had given up looking, like, those keys have been gone for like months at this point, at least 2 to 3 months. So, but I always knew that, like, when I'm not looking for something is when I find it. So I say that to say, I want to leave you guys with, we just gotta relax. Whatever you're like really hoping for, whatever you're wishing for, we have to relax and just trust in God, the universe, whoever you believe in or whatever you believe in, that we just have to live our life, go about our business, and when we are least expecting it, we are going to find what we are looking for. So that's what I want to leave you guys with. So until next week, again, Thursday, I'm going to be dropping episode 1. Oh yeah, duh. It's called The Grind NJ for New Jersey. Or The Grind.NJ, excuse me. So, but I'm the only one in New York because period. But the show is about entrepreneurs in the New York, New Jersey area. So it just follows our lives and our stories. Actually, today, if you're following, you could go and follow the page and get caught up on your own. But today they dropped my class scene, so that was exciting. And yeah, I'm just really excited about it. But anyway, until next week, like I said, 15 minutes or less, we out this piece. Deuces.